It's a state of mind. It's a state of mind. You either got it or you don't. Simple as that. Lock in. Those that lock in are right now. When you tuning into this real talk, if you locked in, your screen look like my screen. I ain't in the game. I'm in practice. That's why I am who I am. Simple as that. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. It don't get no better than that. Better than that. It don't get no better. Where that thing at? Let's get it. You already? You already know. When you hear that, that's the sound of the, you already know. State of mind. It's a state of mind. You already know. I already know. Who sang? Young Brewies, Young Camden. It's a state of mind. It's a state of mind. Simple as that. When you playing a game of football, whether it's a video game or it's real life, lock in and upsets happen. When you focus in for 8 seasons straight, nobody's perfect. Things always change. Nothing. The number one guy never stays on top forever. The bottom guys start to get better. All types of things start to happen, and you only get that when you're in the Game of Thrones. When you're in the Game of Thrones, or you just in anything that's produced by Madden franchise junkies. Anything we do, we can do better. Anything we do better than you. Simple as that, right? So, don't look at that 92-0 score. That's EA and they dumbass faults for not doing things right, as always. Man, what's up, fellas? I'm tuning in, man. It's AntHits, the franchise guru. We are here, man. You know, I got the voice, the chosen one. Tupac is back. He's always around, a real boom. You already know how I go right now, man. We're just coming to the little late night situation, and let's talk. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm talking about? You always got to talk about news. There's always big things happening all the time. So as you can see, the impossible happens. Of all NFL players, Kendrick Persons has been considered among the most untradeable. The Seahawks thought otherwise, sending Persons to the Rams. We're gonna talk about that. The Rams bust quite a few moves today within the last couple of days. They busted quite a few moves. They went and got free safety Zaire Beacham from the Ravens as well. They picked him up in the trade. So we got a lot of things going on to talk about, man. Booney, Higgins. My thing is this, you know, the receiver for the Cardinals, Higgins, was traded to the Washington football team for Arsenio Monk and a draft pick. What do you think?
Man, I don't know, man. I guess what was Hitler's thought process, man? I wish he was on so I could know, because I ain't get a chance to talk to him before the trade or after the trade.
So you saying Hitler did some dumb shit? I didn't think Monk was tradable, but it was weird. I was here for the negotiations. It was weird. I didn't think Monk was one of those guys that can really be walked out of here.
Yeah, that shit crazy. But yeah, that's one of those pieces, man. One of those franchise players that you don't trade. You know what I mean? That's what I thought.
Yeah, I was feeling the same thing. I didn't think he would have offed him out of all people, but I do know, that coach 6'5". Those type of receivers, 6'4", 6'5", and above. He want those guys over there. We saw what he did with Ward. and 20 with that 6'5" frame. Um, so the episode today, we're gonna talk about state of mind, man. We're gonna talk about the state of mind of some of these coaches and the things that's going on right now, man. It's a lot of turnover going on, man. Not only did the Cardinals trade Higgins. Now here's the thing: when Cliff Kingsbury and the ownership got together, they put a plan together. Boom. King Falk being the owner of the Cardinals team and Cliff Kingsbury being the coach over there, they put a plan together. So in that plan, we saw it take form early on. Often, Kingsbury said what he did in college with the passing game can be incorporated in the NFL, and for a while we saw it. But did it ever get to that point where it was the most dangerous offense in the league? Did you ever see it get to that point?
No, no, it got pretty scary, man, but not dangerous, man. Where it was just unstoppable.
Yeah, so to me, what it did, I mean, Kingsbury is doing a hell of a job. I mean, he's had three multiple MVP winners. I mean, they produce quarterbacks over there. He's still the quarterback whisperer over there. I mean, he's had a running back that won MVP three times, I think, in his career. But he did it in an untraditional way. Like most running backs, they're gonna get 1,000 carries and a lot of rushing yards. This guy did it like his daddy, stunting like my daddy for sure. He did it just like Marshall Faulk did it, which was 1,000-yard receiver, 1,000-yard rusher, but he took the heights to a different level. Damn near was a 2,000-yard receiver and running back in a couple of seasons straight. It was nuts. But this episode is state of mind right now, man. Stop the presses. So we heard it. Arsenio Monk. But do you think this is my thing? You trade DK Metcalf away. Isabella's still there. He's on his last leg. He traded Metcalf away, and he hasn't found that number one receiver yet. So do you think this was more of a reach for King Falk versus Hitter giving up his best a wide receiver weapon?
So I think it's more of a reach for Hitter. You know what I mean? Like Hitter, I don't think he should have got him. Because first off, all right, so I'm gonna kind of transfer into real life for a minute, man. My
Okay.
Ravens, right?
Right.
For me, with the team that Hitter got right now, man, he built for running.
Hmm.
I don't think he's gonna develop another receiver like that.
Now T. Higgins has been around since first draft, so he's been around since the 2021 draft.
Shit,
Um,
what team he was on?
he was on the Cardinals. Remember, that was the number one receiver during his class. He was the number one receiver that fell. He should have been a top 10 player, but he dropped all the way down to like pick 20, I think. Let's take a dive into him.
But what I'm saying is, pretty much, man, I think that him going over there is a graveyard spot, man. Because with that running game that he got over there, I would rely heavily on the run game than the pass game. So that's why I wouldn't have traded him. I would have just kept my player. You know what I mean?
I feel you, and I mean, I wasn't confused. I kind of understood the 6'5", that 215. But let's take a dive into Thomas Wiggins. I'm sorry, let me get his name right. All right, so when he got drafted to the Cardinals already had two receivers that were their main threats, right? They already had Isabella and they had DK Metcalf. So you had a number one receiver who honestly, and I'm seeing it starting to happen a lot. We saw the trend of the Cardinals red shirting players. They can't, like, again, Kingsbury is a college guy. So they came in with that strategy where they'll get these guys, these studs, these guys that most teams will get and have to play right away. He was red shirting these guys where they will sit for a year or two before they become anything, right? But then Wiggins was the type of receiver that belonged on the field the moment he stepped into college. I mean NFL, right? But he sat behind DK Metcalf and Isabella, and he really never really got that stardom that he desperately needed. And then when you got rid of not only the quarterback Metcalf, you also got rid of DK Metcalf right behind that. This guy became your number one receiver because in the fold, they're playing with all first-year receivers over there, these Cardinals. I'm talking about from tight end to the slot to the number one or two receiver over there are all coming off their rookie season, right? So we're going to dive into the numbers there, Wiggins, real fast, and we'll take a look at him in Arizona. So in 2022, I mean, are we looking at bad numbers? 1,200 yards, 20 touchdowns. 38, 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns. This is all while DK Metcalf and Isabella are 25 touchdowns, 30 touchdowns, 2,000 yards, 1,800 yards. He's still doing this in the slot role. 39 for 13 for 1138, 14 touchdowns. Last year, without DK Metcalf, he had 44 catches for 1,086 yards, 12 touchdowns. But he never made the big play for him when he needed it. Game after game, we saw him losing big time games or coming in situations. Look, two things twice. So he lost in the divisional round. The wild card round to the Seahawks. Thomas dropped 4 passes in that game. They lost last night to the Packers. He dropped 3 to 4 passes in that game. Not only did he drop passes, he got deboed by corners that were way littler than him, where he should have got position and made a play on the ball. And I think they just got tired of it over there. But is it the Cardinals coaching staff, is it their fault that this guy never really became the true dog that he should have? Like, he's a dog on paper. He's having a great career. But to step into the number one receiver, it's your show right now. This was your show to be the number one receiver in a pass-happy offense in Arizona, in a desert where that thing gets thrown around a lot, and you wasn't able to step up and become that guy. So what happens? What happened in that situation?
I think it's the confidence, man. I think him sitting behind those other two dog receivers, man, and him being in the slot, man, not having to draw those double teams, and getting that one-on-one coverage, and like being able to work the middle of the field, and the attention went on him, so he was able to get those 20 touchdowns, 1,200 yards.
Right.
But when DK Metcalf got traded, he was the guy, and he just couldn't deliver. That's one reason why I think that it was a bad trade for Hitter. Because he's expecting him to be the number one guy. But then again, a new scenery, man, he might feel like he has something to prove, so he might step up.
But not everybody comes to a new scenery and go dog shit. You know what I'm saying? Just go ape shit and go. Some of them go to that new scenery and they just can't get down with the new scheme of things right now. And this guy's a dog receiver, bro. Like, this is my thought, man. It comes down to this. I think the trade happens because the Cardinals, first of all, they fired their offensive coordinator, and they're bringing in, this is fresh off the press. Adam Scheffler hit me with this. They're bringing in Jimbo Fisher to take over the offensive coordinator job over here for the Cardinals. And what happens is, they want Jimbo in here to be able to run a pro-style offense. They don't go draft 2 running backs back-to-back years. A big physical running back and one of the most scary guys to come out the draft in Max House. And then they drafted the shifty scat back, Hanif Anderson. Now you got a crowded backfield with 3 running backs that are really good running backs, but they all have different styles of playing. So you get the Marshall Faulk running back, who's more of an all-purpose running back, right? Then you get Hanif, who's the home run hitter and elusive back. And now you got this powerful stud at 6'3", 235 pounds, and Max House that's looking to be the bell cow, to be able to line them up in formations that Cliff Kingsbury couldn't do. So now you go get the offensive coordinator who can play the pro style football for you right now. That transition, do you think this transition is going to be hard for these Cardinals to be able to get it right and have it at a high level by the time playoffs happen?
I don't think it'd be tough, man, depending on the schedule, man, and who we have who plays against. I think he definitely have time, man, but you got to get it together before week 12.
I'm on the same note as you. It got to be put together before week 12. Like, he has to be able to show us. But I think the high explosive 60 to 70 points a game Cardinals is of the past. I think that if they're going to go to this type of style of offense that Jimbo Fisher is going to bring to the table, they have to be able to play dirty football and get down and dirty and play in those games where the other team wants to control the clock. They don't want to make mistakes. They want to take their time when they're on offense. And this team has to be able to match that. They got to be able to come down and show that they can play bad weather football. That's what I want to call it. They want to show that they could be in the rain and in the mud and get down and dirty and move people out the way and get an average 4 to 5 yards of carry on a 13 play drive. And through the run game, not just through the dots and all that. So my thing is, again, can this Cardinal team transform into that? I think that's what they did by drafting what they drafted in the last couple of drafts, and they also picked up this new hire as a coach. You said by week 12 they got to get it figured out.
Yeah, man. I said week 12, man, because I think at that point in time, depending on, I don't know if he's gonna drop any more games or if he's gonna win out. But week 12 kind of gives us a wiggle room to see where he at, man. I think he's gonna win the division, but then again, did he lose to the Seahawks?
Lost to the Seahawks in the wild card round. I think
Okay.
that this game is marked on the calendar. Let's just call a spade what the spade is. It's marked on the calendar. But let's look at the Cardinals schedule. They don't have a cakewalk schedule this year at all. So let's talk about it. All right. So 66-7 to the Lions. They lost 41-21 by 20 points to the Packers, Super Bowl champion. They beat the Steelers 35-15, but they struggled on offense today in this game. The defense held them down. They coming off this bye week, and then they got the Seahawks, the Rams. They're in the division for a couple of games. But then they got the Falcons, who's also, we're going to talk about state of mind. The Falcons, who also just lost a big game. They lost 2 games in a row. For the first time in about 3 seasons, had the Falcons started off with a losing record. Then they got the Bengals, forced win. Then they got the Bears, the Rams again, and I played the Rams today. He's not a pushover. I think this kid is a guy that's going to last in our league, and he's going to be moving forward with us as one of our members. Trust what I believe. Then you got the hated rival Seahawks, 49ers, who's always a hit or miss. Then you got you, Ravens. So I don't know. Is this schedule tough to you, or I mean, Seahawks, Rams, Falcons, forced win. Then you got the Bears, Rams again, and you got the Seahawks, 49ers. I doubt if PZ play, but I don't think they really, somebody he's going to be worried about. It comes down to you and the Ravens at the end of this schedule. So to me, I'm looking at a schedule where he got time to better get it together. Like, it comes down to this. Do you got people on your schedule that you can convert and really give the attention you need to give to the style of play you want to play going forward? He has the schedule for it. Do you agree?
Yeah, he definitely had the schedule, man. But now the question is he looking for that bye? Does he feel
Right.
like he
How
need
important
that
is that
bye? Yeah, exactly.
to be
Or
playing
is
in
he
the
comfortable
desert?
being a wild card?
Right. All right. So let's take a look at what's been happening stat wise with these Cardinals over the first 3 games. Let's get to the Cardinals and let's talk about the state of mind of the coach. All right. So have you ever seen a King Falk coach team with a quarterback with 5 touchdown passes, 13 INTs, 47%? I mean, should we be worried? This is the former MVP from last year. Should we be worried that this guy's in 3 games threw for 540 yards, 5 touchdowns, 13 INTs, 47%? He's averaging 108. I mean, 9.8 yards a catch right now, bro. Like under tight end numbers. Are we checking down Charlie in right now? Are we checking down Charlie in right now? He's looking like one of the bottom teams when these guys throw the ball around the park. What's going on?
Oh no, man! He about to start getting those Lamar Jackson talks. Like,
What's that? What was the Lamar Jackson talk?
Hey man, is he even rushing the ball? Because right now he don't look like a quarterback.
I don't think it's hard for him to convert his quarterback into a runner. He got 4 carries for 30 yards. He averaged 7.5. He got 10 yards average right now. What is going on right now? Now, with that being said, look at the receiving. All right, so Andy Isabella with 2 touchdowns, 5 catches. Rashad Big, to me, I think this kid is the guy that is going to change his offense, me personally. I think him and McDaniels, along with McQueen, is where it's going to get offered that. Because when you go to the run game, you have to have a strong tight end presence on your team. We know Marshall Faulk going to get his, but look, 5 catches, 17 yards. He averaging 3.4 yards a catch right now. It just seems like they haven't really clicked over right now. This is a struggle, and right now, the reason why they're 2-1 right now is because their defense is really holding them down. You know, they've always had a top 5 defense amongst the league. So the defense is holding them down right now. And what do you say to your team in the locker room that's used to producing? I'm talking about high level numbers that's looking like they're the back of the pack right now. I just got to call a spade what it is. This is finished last in your division type numbers right now from the Cardinals. I think the hire and firing with that one on with their offensive coordinator is just due right now after 3 games looking at these numbers right now. Now, what's going on? Do you think the quarterback is living off of a high of that MVP?
Yeah, man. I think he's still holding on to that, man. But I don't know, man. He got to start producing, man. Falk gonna be drafting another quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If they don't get it together over here soon, oh wait. This is what I want to know. Did the league catch up to Coach Falk's offense?
Oh shit! Not the tape is out.
Is the tape out right now? What is going? Is the tape out right now? I mean, we looking at one of the best player in our league. So you know what I mean? The most explosive offensive player we know. When it come down to using all his weapons right now, is the tape out on the Cardinals offense right now? Is Cliff Kingsbury wearing his welcome out in the desert?
Man, you know what? We could say that, but then again, I don't know, man. It could be Falk, man. I don't know if man, like I said, I haven't watched too many games. I've seen a game, I think yesterday or the day he played. It could be him trying new shit, you know what I mean, and trying to get get comfortable in a new offense or trying new plays or something. I don't know, man, but I don't know. That's kind of tough, man. Where especially when he have all the plays that he have at his disposal.
All right, so Max House has 37 carries. I mean, he's averaging 7.3 yards a carry. Falk is averaging 8.6. Camden 7.5. So it's 3 runners, and I mean, Hanif Anderson is just over here pissed off, hasn't touched the ball yet. In 2 seasons, this guy was a highly talented running back coming out as well, man. I mean, what's the state of mind? What's his state of mind right now? That's the title of our show. The state of mind of the Cardinals right now. Should we be worried right now, or should we just wait and let it take its course?
I think we should wait and let it take its course, man. But when was that trade made for not Wiggins?
Wiggins last night. After he dropped 4 passes and got deboed by DBs all game long.
So we're talking about first, right? We're talking about the first time Falk threw 5 touchdowns, 13 picks, man. Now, honestly, knowing Falk, have he ever traded somebody damn near mid-season? They're not at the beginning of the season. I don't remember him ever doing that. Normally it's at the end of the season, or
It's a comfortable trade. It's you know what? Thanks for producing for me, but we need to get this younger guy involved. I think your career can go a little longer somewhere else. Simple as that. This was you know what? After the game was over, he came from out of his press box, out of his $1 million suite, and walked right to Cliff Kingsbury and said he got to go right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Also, man, I never seen Falk play with a receiver that he wasn't confident in, and that just shows that he wasn't confident in him. He had confidence in him, but that game, he just had enough. So I don't know, man. So is it gonna be all on Isabella? Metcalf's gone.
But does Isabella scare anybody? Like, do you scheme your defense around Isabella? That's the question. Because when Metcalf was around, you had to get the fuck back. Simple as that. When Metcalf was around, you had to worry about that threat. Period. Is there a player that's on this team at the receiver level that make you think I cannot relax and try to check down and play all his screens and underneath game? I cannot get comfortable with hard flattening this guy because he will go blow the tops off me with this player. Is there a guy out there?
Yeah, Isabella's scary, right? You
Hmm.
gotta know where Isabella is because what'll happen is you'll lose track of him and he'll hit you across the head. You know what I mean, with 2 touchdowns real
Yeah,
quick.
he
And
did
then you'll
it. He
pay
did it
attention.
today, and then we watched the game that happened today. He did it today, and a lot. You know what? And I watched a lot of his ints. They're throwing out of sack picks, and they're guy got 5 yards on a guy right behind the whole defense, and the no skill that it takes to just hold triangle, click on a hold triangle, and they let you get the animation where you 5 yards behind them and still out jump the pick and then get the INT. That type of situation. I've been watching it all season, all his games. I've been watching it happen. So not to take no credit away from he's like to me, I think he's making the right throws and he's seeing them. So I would say it's like a 60-40 situation on not really his fault throwing these picks. Like it's just some things you just can't control with the game, allowing some of these DBs to just do the things they do. Uh, and so I think a lot of that's that. But my thing is, how do you turn it around? Do you make the commitment to Max House, Falk, and Hanif Anderson to turn this offense around, or do you keep letting Camden fling that thing all over the park?
No, you gotta run the pass. Gotta run the pass. You gotta get those. You gotta get Isabella in that one-on-one coverage, man, and make them play 8 in the box. If you can't do that, then man, I don't know. I think yeah, he gonna have some trouble.
Yeah, I mean he's been sacked 6 times in 3 games. That's not high. That's not a high number at all, in my opinion. But the 47%, we haven't seen this out of any of his quarterbacks ever. But again, it's early. He can change that fate around. I mean, as a rookie, he threw for 6,000. I mean, the guy throws a lot of touchdowns, bro, and a lot of yards. So it is scary to see him at a 73.1 rating right now. 540 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 picks. I mean, 13 INTs right now. So it is scary to see him at that right now. But I think he can get it done. I think the transition, I think the schedule is favorable for him to be able to transition into a run to pass offense versus an offense that pass to run when they feel like it. You know what I mean? Like they ran to keep people honest. They threw the ball all over the park. Now I think they got to run the ball to make people wary about the run for show for that passing to get open. Because you're dealing with, if you look at the offense, you're dealing with Isabella, who's the seasoned veteran, right? And then you got all young receivers at every level except for one tight end is a veteran on this team. But at receiver, they are very young. Rashad Bake. Oh, and then Arsenio Monk is in the fold right now. Well, Arsenio Monk in the fold, yes, he's a veteran, but he has to catch up to this offense and what they're trying to do. And he's coming. It's not like he's coming over to an offense. They all grade learn this new offense together. So I think that helps in a way to have Arsenio here. You get yourself
Oh
a
yeah,
true number one that you can
man.
be confident in. You know.
Falk getting Monk, man. Like Falk about to do what Hitter should have did with Monk. I can't say that.
Okay, I agree.
So
I think
yeah,
he about to.
so
Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, so I mean, I'll talk to the coaches. New player incorporation is what he's saying. New player incorporation. That's all. Simple as that. He got some new players that he got to get in the mix, and he's that he's going to be counting on to win him playoff games down the stretch. And I'm comfortable with that. I agree with that. I think if there's any coach in the league that can get through this transition, is King Falk. I think he can do it. And Kingsbury has always shown us that he got his quarterbacks under wraps where they're going to be playing at a high level at all times. So all right, so the state of mind of the Cardinals, man, it doesn't look good right now, but we watching this transition, man, and it's happening right, and we in season 8 watching this transition, and it's happening right before our eyes right now. Well, this is where greatness steps up. Bottom line, greatness shows who they really are in these moments. Simple as that. Where everything just looks on the out right now, and it looks like the league caught up to what you like to do, and you really don't have nothing going for you right now. No one's scared of you, and all this and that. And then he just pops up and say, "Have you forgotten who I was?" You know what I'm saying? Like that's a
yeah,
story. They stories to talk about, stories to enjoy, and to prove your greatness. As simple as that, man. No one's ever challenged the fact that he's one of the greatest players in our league. And let's see what happens right now, man. Especially when you got a young gun over there with the Green Bay Packers that's looking to take that title away from any of us that was looked at as the best players in the league. You know what I'm talking about? So state of the Cardinals, man. So the other team, do you think it's a schedule thing situation, or are we supposed to be looking at this Falcon team, starting off 1-2 right now? Actually, are they even 1-2 right now? Let's go to standings, man. Let's really talk about this shit. Let's see what's going on. I think we got a defeated going on over here. The Falcons are sitting at 0-3 right now. Is it the schedule? I mean, they had to play the Saints. They just lost to the Bucks. They lost 2 divisional games already. Saints and the Bucks. We got to get into that. We got to dig into that game, man. What's going on with these Falcons? Boom. They lost to you, the Saints, and the Bucks.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I think him not being able to play that cornerback at safety might be hurting him. I don't know. So that might be it.
All eyes on him now. He can't keep sliding that corner. I heard he slid him right back there again.
Man,
Mm-mm-mm.
that's what he got to do to win, huh? Shit, he ain't winning.
Is Circle Bob in trouble right now, though, man? I mean, starting off 0-3 ain't an easy thing to do over here in Game of Thrones, boy. You can't be starting off 0-3 right now. So the Eagles, 22-20. Then he lost to the Saints 35-52. He got aired in that game. And then he lost 34-29 to the Bucks. Look, Packers, Bucks, Texans, Cardinals. To swing Wagner with. Oh my God. This is brutal. You got the Packers coming up at advance. Then you got the Bucks who just beat you. Texans playing good football right now. And then the Cardinals who hungry as hell right now before you go into your bye. And then you don't come out of that bye and have any escape games because the Panthers, Titans, Jaguars, I would say the next 3 games is severe for him right now. Hey, man, are we about to see a 0-7 Cardinals team?
Nah, he'll squeak by with 1 win, man. He'll get 2 wins. He'll get 2 wins,
You
but he
think
about to be 5-2. I mean
you,
2-5.
you think he's gonna get the Bucks and the Texans out of those 2 wins, or you think he's gonna get one of the top dogs?
Shit, he might get the Texans. What's up with him? He on auto right now, so I
Now
don't
Texans
know.
ain't on auto.
Somebody was on auto.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I don't
Both of
know.
them playing, and the Texans just traded for Kevin Harvey at quarterback right now. I don't know
Shit,
what
I
that's
don't know,
gonna
man.
do, but
What's that? He always give us something.
we'll see, man. So let's see how strong these Packers is without Barkley. They still 3-0. They said we don't need Barkley at all. Barkley over there getting injured in games, over there right now. And the New England Patriots, they won. They were the best team in the AFC last year. Lost in a divisional round, got donutted, and they having a bad start right now. Had bad start right now. But let's dig into some of this game. The Bucks, man, we got to give Young Gunner some love right now. Boom, man. This guy came
Oh
in
yeah.
through ass whoopings and turned that shit around. He beating top dogs right now. He is not playing. He is locked in. He is focused. He's always talking to me about shit. He's always telling me some things that he's working on and what he's doing. He just doesn't stop working. And this is a real situation right now where you're seeing a guy turn it around real fast. So you newcomers in this league right now, man, and you're looking at the league and it's like you might take a couple losses and you don't let that shit affect you. Just stay to the course, man, because we're watching the guy do it right now. Let's take a look and see what inside the numbers right now. So Billy Osborne, 350 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. I mean, Solari, we talking about top tier quarterbacks out here with 72.1 ratings, 224 yards passing, threw 6 picks in this game. I mean, is this one of those? It's the Bucks. I'm ready airing, and then it don't happen. But Herrera was being talked about amongst the top running back, and he's really been getting shut for the first 3 games. This guy haven't had 100 yards yet.
Listen, man, that run to the outside, that hike the ball, get it to the running back, run to the outside, shit, that shit dead. People can't get to the outside, man. That shit, they offense done. That's all they try to do, man.
If
That's what they try to do
those
against me.
blocks don't set up for you, and you
Yeah.
can just turn the corner all easy, you fucking fried chicken, huh?
I tell you another thing that I didn't pay attention to until I was in the game. No more Roddy White. Where the fuck did he go?
Oh yeah, Roddy White out of here. I think he's somewhere. I saw him somewhere on somebody's roster. I forgot where he at. I think he in the AFC right now though. Roddy
Hey,
White
that hurt
gone
him.
right now, man. He gone. Yeah. So I mean, as you can see, Northeast ain't really doing anything in the run game as well. Osborne, a couple carries, but right now, Zeke Murray. We told y'all this was the new Henry Ruggs, Tyreek Hill. He's starting to look like it right now. He came out as the fastest player in the draft class 3 drafts ago. Right now, he's showing that speed is real. 8 catches, 251 yards. We talking about shot play Willie. 31.4 yards a catch, 4 touchdowns. He is really the truth right now. And if he blowing the tops off of the door, and I know the type of offense this guy play with, if this guy, listen, when we first came in the game, Falk played him in another league. Falk was like, yo, he got it, man. He got the gist of this game. He understands the check down in and the short route stuff. And then he came to our league, and I told him, this receiver you got right here should be going deep a lot. With your style of play right now, the way you play West Coast offense, if you got that one guy that can run by motherfuckers and you can find him and scheme to get him open, you're going to be dangerous. And this is a guy that took that information and said, okay, now let's apply it to the game. And without the help, without the complete help that he could get, he took that and he's getting there. And he's still hungry. And I'm loving the fact that we seeing this guy with these type of wheels doing what he's doing right now. 8 catches for 251 yards. That's a lot of yards right now on only 8 catches, bro. 31.44 touchdowns. He's flying by people right now. Now, on the defensive side of things, let's see what he did in this game, man. We see somebody had 3 picks. All right, so Jose Mendez, 3 picks from the strong safety level, right? Lamar Roger Camardi with 2. And then Ray Buchanan had 2. He was just getting picks, bro, getting picks. Did he get to the quarterback at all? Oh, no, that wasn't. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong team. I apologize. Mendez. No, I wasn't. Cromartie. I was looking at the right team. Ray Buchanan is not his guy. Donald Williams is. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's see what they did getting to the quarterback. Do they got some pressure coming right now? That's really up. But Bosa's still playing over here. Mason with a sack. And then Jose. Nope, that's it. All right, so a couple sacks. All right, so we like the Bucks, man. The Bucks is trending up. They trending all the way up, man. I wish we had a for the Bucks right now because they trending, boy. They not playing right now. Let's see. Let's take a look into the schedule and see where they at right now and see if that trending can go up. All right, so they lost a tough game. There you go. 26-14 to the Texans. That's why I said the Texans is playing good football right now. So then you got the Giants 40-28, Falcons. Now you got the Saints, Falcons back to back. If this guy gonna win these 2 games, it's time to start paying attention to him. He was 1 game out. If you played the Cowboys last year and beat the Cowboys, the Bucks would have been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. Then you look at the
issue too.
So let's go take a look at little Seaman Time and see what they got going on over here right now.
Wait. What did you just say?
Seaman Time.
You said Seaman?
Yeah, little nut boys. That's what I call them. Little nut boys. Seaman Time. Yeah. So Mr. Playoffs lost to the 49ers 31-17, lost to the Eagles 52-27, and lost to the football team 42-35 right now. So this Cowboy team 0-3. Can they turn it around?
Oh, nah, man. They done. Nah. He shouldn't even make the playoffs last year, for real.
All right, so Dolphins, as of right now, is a computer team. Patriots, I don't know. This is a big game. Last time they played, he beat the Patriots, and the Patriots is in shambles right now. They have no idea what's going on. They don't know who's on their roster. They have no idea, bro. They all over the place right now. They need help bad. Then you got the Panthers, Lions, Giants. All these games are tough games in my opinion. Come out that bye week. Saints, Giants, Eagles, Jets, Falcons, Bucks, football, Bills. He playing a whole bunch of playoff teams over here right away. That's what happens when you win and go to the playoffs, right? You play a playoff schedule the following year. So now we going to find out who you really are. It's just that simple. I got faith in him. I think he can pull it out and get above 500. Huh?
You know who he is?
Who is he?
That nigga Pickett in the top 10.
Without trading down?
Man, without trading down.
So he picking in the top 10 without trading down.
Shit, might be top 5, bro.
Man, that's how you feel? I got a little bit more faith in him than that. I think he's gonna be fine, man. I think he's gonna fight his way through it. I don't know if he's a playoff team again this year, but I think he's gonna fight his way through it. I think he can upset a couple of these teams over here right now, man. For sure, I think he can. All right, so let's dig back into the standings right now and take a look at what's going on around the league right now in a couple of games, right? All right, so we got the Jets is back. The Jets took a fasting break after a rough start of the 2026 campaign. But they back. We're opening up with the Patriots, Bills, then Patriots right now. Just look at the numbers. 122 points for, 51 against right now. The Jets sitting in first place right now. Are they back? Are they for real?
I don't know, man. I can't speak on them, man. It's definitely too early.
Here's why I'm gonna tell you that they can be for real. He can take advantage of what he's going through because he just got past a tough part of his schedule to me, which was probably the toughest part of his schedule. Now, here's what I mean by that. Now, I'm gonna put pressure on the Jets right now because fuck all that. It comes down to this. This schedule that you got in front of us, no disrespect to anybody on here. Let's think about it. Giants, that should be a win for the Jets, right?
Man, if he can stop that damn monster.
If he can stop that monster. Browns, then you got the Titans who's rising, they're on a trend is up too. Their trend is up. Dolphins, Colts, off the bye week. They got the Dolphins, Bills, football team, Cowboys, Jaguars, Chiefs, Eagles, Texans. That's the dog game right there, week 16. The Jets should be playing for a first round bye this year because all the top dogs in the AFC have dogs from the NFC this year they got to play. That schedule was tough for the AFC top competitors over there. I think the Jets, if they're not playing for a first round bye this season, then they underachieve because with that roster they got over there and the schedule they got right now, there's no way in hell that they shouldn't lose more than 2 to 3 games. They should win. They should be like, to me, they should lose 2 games at the most this season. Am I giving them too much?
Nah, they definitely. I think he lose to Hitter. He definitely lose to me, and he might lose to Dirty Rat.
You think Dirty? What about Black? You think Black can get him? The Titans?
I think Black can get him, but I think Mill win the game. So, but I don't see him losing 2 games. He gonna lose more. He gonna lose 3 to 4.
3 to 4 games.
That,
if he lose 3 to 4 games, he doesn't win. He's not winning the AFC. I'm telling you right now. He got to be 2 losses at the most. That's it. He got to finish with 2 losses. 14-2 is his destination. With that schedule, he should finish 14-2. With this schedule, in my opinion. But we shall see. So right now they trending up. I'm knocking him off. Okay, simple as that. Confidence is everything, especially when you back it up. That's simple. So we stay on these standings right now, man. So here we go. Let's take a look at the top 10 BCS right now. Give me a second. Let me cue it up. No, we gotta get our cue up, man. Cue it up. If you got your own league and you're looking for a real draft roster, holler at the kid. Simple as that. Hit me on Instagram. Message me. Madden Franchise Junkies. You want that league to look real, keep it real? Okay, holla at your boy. That's all I got to say. Simple as that. So when it comes down to the top 10 BCS, and my boy Hitter not here to give us that top 10 love right now at all, but we still do what we do. You still got the real Boone and AntHits doing what they always do. So let's talk about it right now. Jets sitting at 1. Booney, how you feel about these Jets sitting at 1? Can they stay on top of the league, the entire league, and hold that number 1 spot down all the way throughout to week 17?
Nah, man, that's fool's gold, man. He'll drop to the he'll probably go to 8. He'll probably go to 8, man. 8 in the league. I'll give him that.
Damn, 8? That's how you feel?
8 out of 14, man. Making the playoffs still. Hey.
122 points he scored, gave up 51. I don't know if that's the league low right now, 51. I'm seeing 47 down here at the bottom. Hold up, wait a minute. All right, so now you got the Packers sitting at the Super Bowl champ, sitting at 2 right now, and they blew up their best player of all time, Charles Barkley, a.k.a. George Charles Barkley, is out of here. He's in New England right now with a thigh injury and an ankle injury all in the same with that Jets linebacker core knocking the shit out of them all game today. But the Packers sitting here at 3-0 right now, and they got a new running back named Drew Ski. Is he going to better do it with him? Is he going to better do it with the young running back and Bennett and Ezekiel for that quarterback? Can he get right back to that Super Bowl?
I don't think so, man. What Barkley brought to that team, man, was that ability to get it to the outside, man, and his shiftiness, man. I don't think this new running back has that.
Man, Barkley wasn't. He ain't just get it to the outside. Barkley got on fire because everybody copied off me with the freight train and the tank shit. Once that happened, Barkley was unstoppable. Simple as that. You put that on Barkley, he breaks the first tackle or two, he's gone no matter what. Simple as that. Hey, but he's gone. He's not over there anymore. They sitting at 2 right now. The Packers holding the NFC down at 2 and 3-0. These Titans right now, man. Titans. I can't stand the Titans. They my rival. I hate them more than any team in the league. Honestly, hate them more than the guys in my own division. But the Titans sitting at 2-0, about to be 3-0 because Hollywood Saints shows up when he want to show up. He's great to take a forced loss. So we come right back to it and we sit here and we say 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Titans right now. How you feel about them, Boom?
Oh man, that's another fool's goal, man. He ain't gonna stay there, man. I ain't looking at the schedule, man, but I don't think he got what it takes, man. Did he make the playoffs last year?
Nah, he didn't make the playoffs. He lost to the Jaguars week 17 and lost the division. Jaguars went and made it to the divisional round after beating the Steelers in the wild card round. Simple as that. But he was been in the playoffs for the last 2 out of the last 3 seasons.
Nah, he does.
I think you misunderstood me. I ain't say I showed you. I showed you shit. I'm telling you, I trended this. Nobody wasn't doing that. And I'm going to be honest with you. I got it from my cousin Tata. After playing him 4 seasons ago and realized, wait, man, why all his running backs is trucking me and breaking all the tackles in the world, and he had that combination. I'm not going to say the back end of the combination, but the freight train, and we all got it from Booney, to be honest with you, Madden 20. So, yeah, when we say shit, we mean shit. Simple as that, dog. Stop taking offense to everything. Nigga, like, you don't be like, nigga, we take shit from you, too. The fuck? That's what football is, a copycat sport, dog. Nobody wasn't worrying about inside run stuffer until I put it on Nano's player and the boy, what's his name? Chase Winovich, right, Boom? Chase Winovich was doing all that, breaking through. You couldn't run zone on him and all that shit. Man, we all figure it out, find it out, stop complaining, and just win your ball games. Back at it again. Wait, did the BCS change once I hit it? What the fuck's going on? There you go. That's the real look right there. Jets at 1, Packers at 2. Boone don't got connection failures right now, so I'm holding it down myself until my boy get back. But I'm going to say it like that. The Ravens sitting at 3. This is the real look right here. The Ravens sitting at 3 right now. 4 in the league if you look at it. So, nah, not really. You got to go here. This is how you got to go with it. There you go. That's the right one right there. All right, so Jets 1, Packers 2, Titans at 3. You're not comfortable with the Titans sitting at 3 or the Jets at 1, are you?
Nah, I ain't comfortable with that.
All right, but right now they holding shit down right now. All right, so the Ravens at 4 right now, man. 3-0 Ravens at 4, playing the number 1 schedule still. So things is gonna get shaky. I'm giving out 2 forced wins for sure. So I don't know how we're gonna finish, but I'm comfortable with this 4th spot right now. What about these Hollywood Saints sitting at 5?
Man, the Saints, man, really ain't as good as as I thought he was, man. I thought he was pretty good, man, but yeah, man, he's not that good, man. I don't see him at 5, man. I think he's out of the top 10.
Before it's all said and done?
Yeah, before it's said and done, he's out of the top 10, man. Then he went over there to Demon Time, man. I don't know, man. He's like,
was
shit,
that
he like
was that
like, what,
something?
the 6th best player?
Man, was that something that you can like? I saw it coming. I been saw this coming. Pride didn't allow him to make that decision a little faster and all that though. But he fits perfect with them. I think that's where he belongs. Right over there with Demon Time. Seaman Time with the Hollywoods. You got Leonardo DiCaprio as your starting quarterback over there. Eagles at number 6 right now. Talk about your Eagles team, Boom. What's different about this Eagle team this year, bro?
Man, I think we just hit on all cylinders, man. I'll probably keep myself at 6, man. We're not doing nothing too spectacular, man. We're still trying to find ourselves also. After taking a couple of playoff losses. But yeah, I think 6 is a good spot for us.
We got a new Bronco coach over here, and right now he got his team at 2-1 right now, sitting at 7. I don't know who he is. I know he's a Seaman Time though. Another Seaman Time. They just I told you they don't die, they multiply, bro. They get it together over there. They get it. They got some dick riders and they got some real members over there. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn, all T kids and shit, bringing them over.
Right? He the youngest young man with kids. This guy, he gonna be a grandpop at 33. All these little kids on his team and shit. Anyway, Broncos sitting 2-1, couple forced wins. Chiefs sitting at 1-1. He's back. Texas Tone, how you feel about him at 8? 9 Patriots and the Bills at 10. Do you like your last 3 players? 8, 9, and 10.
Man, I think Nano before said it done. His ass gonna be like in the top 20. He gonna be in the 20.
I don't think the Patriots make the playoffs this year, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it happening this year right now, man. I don't see the playoffs in their cards. All right, so we look at the AFC.
Did they already play yet?
Yeah, they played already. Yeah, Mill and him played twice already. Mill blew him out both times.
Damn. Nano.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with Nano, man. I got to get with my boy now, get him back in the fold. All right. AFC North right now, 3-0 Ravens, Steelers 1-2, Bengals 1-1. Their only loss was to the Steelers. We got the Steelers over here, but they lost twice. Bills beat them, and the Cardinals just beat them. Browns 0-2 as always. Browns don't play his game. He traveled too goddamn much. I know this is going to change because I'm handing out forced wins. AFC South, here we go. Titans, Colts, Jags, Texans. We got a full division of guys playing right now, and I like the fact that the Titans, Jags, and the Texans are going to fight for this division. Don't know too much about the Colts right now to be able to give him any type of insight on what he can be, but we got 4 members playing over here. Who's winning this division this year? Texans is back.
I think Dirty Rat won it again, man.
You think Dirty Rat pulls it off again?
Yeah, I think he won it again.
92 points he scored, 75 he gave up. East. This used to be, we used to call this the strongest division. Jets, 3-0. 122 points, 51 given up. Patriots only scored 58 points, gave up 89. Shit, the Bills only scored 49 points, they gave up 115. 2 was forced loss, computer loss, games that people played the computer on his ass. And the Dolphins don't got a coach yet. AFC West, we got a full division over here again. Broncos sitting at 2-1. Chiefs sitting at 1-1. Raiders sitting at 1-1. Chargers sitting at 2-1. Does Corey win this division again, or can this new Broncos guy give him a push?
I don't know, man. I gotta see a little bit more tape on the Broncos, man. But I think it's Corey division, man, to lose.
Hat boy Corey ain't losing this division. It's just that simple. In the NFC North, he's over there by himself, 3-0. Simple as that. Keep it moving. NFC South, 4 teams are playing right now. Who wins this division?
Oh man, that's tough, man. I think
I'm saying I'm going with
man.
I'm going with Young Camden. Young Camden, let me get the Parkside sign standing up. I know you pull out, but throw them 2s up right now, man. Put the field goal symbol up, throw your hands in the air and scream Parkside. But I definitely think Young Camden going to win this division this year because he ain't playing around. The rest of y'all niggas play too much. In the NFC, this division has been tough lately, Boom. It got a lot stronger, man. Are you here to show these guys don't come down the wrong alley? Simple as that. Don't walk down the wrong alley. If you do, you're going to be screaming, AntHits! AntHits! Hits!
Yeah, nah, man. Like I said
division,
before,
dog.
man, it's my shit, man. I ain't going nowhere.
He's here. In the NFC West, are we worried about the Cards sitting at 3 right now? I know we moved this around. They back at 1 if we just swing Wagner right now. But they got the Cards ranked number 21 in the league right now. That tells you everything you need to know where this Cardinals team is at right now. New offensive coordinator over there. New players on the horizon right now. What's going on with these Cards? Are they going to move on up? Or they going to stay trending down right now? Because right now they trending down, my boy. Seahawks sitting at 1-1. Rams 1-2. Cards 2-1. And the 49ers 1-1 right now. Do the Cards win this division again, Booney?
Yeah, the Cards going to win, man. He just needs some time to gel with his team, man, and get some chemistry going on, man. But he'll definitely move back into that top spot, man, and we'll see the old fault.
All right, Boom. You know, when you come out of, when we this early in the season, it ain't really nothing to talk about when it come down to stats. You know what I'm saying? It's really nothing. But can we find that these couple of rookies that's running around on offense right now that we should be paying attention to? Is there a rookie out there right now at the quarterback position? I mean, there's only one quarterback that came out that to me that was going to get a start right now. I think the Patriots is flirting with one. I know the other good quarterback is sitting on the Jets, but he's going to be a backup. I don't think he's really going to play at all. So when you look at the passing game right now, Jalen Hurts is leading the league right now in the passing yards with 1,060 over 3 games right now. Devin Haney for the Jags is at 2. Savage is for the Rams, at 3. Lamar at 4 with 947. And then you got Leonardo DiCaprio at 904. Solari with 903. Eric Mahoney for the Cowboys, my old high school quarterback, 897 yards. Jackson Hobbs, 889. And then Josh Allen and Deshaun Watson rounds off the top 10 with Finley just looking on the outside. There's no Camden in here at all, bro. What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Who's throwing the most touchdowns right now so far? Who is throwing touchdowns right now? Uh-oh, Lamar Jackson is looking like he don't got to run the football no more. Boom. What do you think about this Lamar Jackson that you getting to witness, man? You the only person that we know that's been a Lamar guy that can play with Lamar. We haven't allowed nobody outside of me to play with Lamar since he's been a Raven. What do you think about his performance over the last 8 seasons?
Man, I think he just right now, man, he has all the tools that he need, man, to build that Raven dynasty over there, man, and keep it going for about 10 more years, man. Every season, man, he play like he younger and younger.
Benjamin Button ass nigga. Yo, Benjamin Button in the shit out of Lamar. You don't get the fuck out of here. Oh man, I like the shout out. See, this is how we the best who we do, man. You hear us two together, we talk that work right now. So Lamar is this, boom, as he's Benjamin Button, he's saying, anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better than you. He was a running back at 20. He is now a dynasty quarterback in 21. What do you got to say, cuz? This guy out here flinging that shit around at a high level. Have you ever had him at 79 completion percentage on a season, dog? At all, dog. But I tell you one thing. At one thing, though, he was rushing for 2,000 a season, though. I tell you that. All right, so we got Lamar sitting here with the touchdowns right now, 15. Right behind him is DiCaprio. Hurts said, not so fast. All right, so is Hurts still the best dual threat quarterback in the league?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I think he is, man.
You just can't say that without explaining it. I'm not arguing with you. I just want to know the explanation.
Oh, man, just his ability, man, to, get out of sticky situations, no homo. But, I don't know, man. I can't explain it, man. I just got to see it on the field, man. I'm going to start to use him a little bit more, man. I think that's what I lacked in the past few seasons, man. I wasn't using him. I was trying to use more of his arm, and that's not what I really do.
Right. I do see you getting back to that, man. We can talk about the run game for sure. Lamar has fell off with the running, but not due to him. It's due to the play calling at this point in his career. He's a complete pocket pass quarterback. He got the weapons around him where he doesn't have to run the ball. He got 3 strong 1,000-yard running backs over there in that backfield, and Lamar doesn't have to be the 4th one anymore. Simple as that. Durability to keep him from Benjamin Buttoning, and we got to keep him where he at on his age and shit, so we can't be running him all crazy right now. But Jalen Hurts is saying, nah, buddy, not so fast. I mean, he only threw 3 picks right now, 3 touchdowns behind me, 15-2 versus 12-3. Now, when you talk about interceptions, this is the part we not talking about. Solari was 16. He was supposedly a top 5 quarterback. We know Anthony McGoey throw picks. That's all he do. But Camden's sitting here 3rd with the picks right now. Does that last? Do you think Wafiq keep throwing picks, or do you think he fight his way out of that?
No, I think before the end of the season, man, he'll have about 26 picks, man. But I think he'll still peak at about 50 touchdowns.
All right. Now, I said we was looking for rookies. We're not going to find any rookie quarterbacks right now because no rookies is really starting. But when we get to this rush game right now, is there any rookies in the league carrying the ball more than LaDainian Tomlinson right now? Yep. Next to him is Drew Ski right now. 58 carries, 360 yards, 6.2 yards a carry, 6 touchdowns. He's averaging 120 yards a game. 2 fumbles, though, 4 broken tackles, 71 yards after contact. 51 has been his longest right now. We got to stop looking at Charles Barkley, but you know any running back that plays for this Packer team is always going to be judged off of Charles Barkley. Simple as that. How do you feel about this guy? Do you think he can hold him down? 6 foot, 208 pounds. I don't think they got a back in their backfield over 220 pounds right now. That's a real key to their offense. Moving running backs to fullback. We're on that shit. Got a couple big boys, but they ain't ready. But anyway, Drew Ski right now, man. We talking about a lot of running backs that came out of this draft, and we had about 6 that went in the first round. We had 3 that went in the top 10. Simple as that. He wasn't one of them, but is this guy going to make himself the best running back out of this class?
Nah, man. With the way that he plays, man, and with injuries on now, I don't see this dude making it to the end of the season
at all.
at
So
all.
you don't have no love for this Packer team, is what you pretty much saying right now. But we do got a rookie with 58 carries. That doesn't mean he's leading in yardage right now, but he got 58 carries. When you come down to the carries, we're gonna keep it moving. Now we want to talk about yards right now. So it looks like LaDainian Tomlinson has found his way over here with 477 yards. Now George Barkley's right behind him with 414 still. Anthony Andrews, I told y'all about this running back. Nobody wants to believe me, but I told you about this running back. But Drew Ski is fourth on this list. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the list right now with 306 yards right now. Can we find another rookie right now? We know Bo Jackson's always in the mix. And there he is. Max House, 37 carries, 269 yards, averaging 7.3 yards a carry right now. What's going on? Is this guy gonna fight Drew Ski for the best rookie of the year? Or is it going to be a running back over here for sure who's going to win offensive rookie of the year in y'all division? Unless you got a rookie guy over there that's an offensive weapon. I think all yours is on defense. Exactly. Yeah, so is it going to be between Max House and Drew Ski?
I think it's going to be between those. So I think Drew Ski, if he stays healthy, man, going to win that. Only because, man, T got to build him. So you know he's gonna dick around him.
And he got 6 games a season where he can absolutely build him out. Where there's no pressure on him whatsoever to build his team because of who he play in his division. It's just that simple. Now who got the most touchdowns out of these running backs right now? Barkley was 6, Anders was 6, Drew Ski was 6, LaDainian was 4, and a whole host of 4 behind him. Bo Jackson, Max House, Deshaun Foster, and Najee Israel, and Raphael Little with 4. Simple as that. Let's get to these receivers right now. What rookie receivers? We got some good rookie receivers that came out this draft this year right now. But Nazeek Murray got 21 catches on the season right now. DJ Chark right behind him with 19. Roddy White is now a Brown, bro. 18 catches over here. Oh, shit. Dustin Thomas, coming off his rookie campaign, he said, I know y'all had MC Hammer Daddy and favors, but I'm the guy now. This is my show. Simple as that. Preston Williams, and here we go, Aaron Herrera out the backfield. All right, so when we look at these receivers right now, Nazeek is catching the football. Not only is that, who's leading in yardage right now when we go? Dustin Thomas said, not so fast, my friend. You averaging 30-something, I'm averaging 42. Simple as that, 672 yards. I still haven't seen a rookie yet. Here we go. I told you get back. Now, do you respect his name?
Hell nah, man, that dude with cheeks.
I don't respect the name because we got it from, you know, who first made that shit famous. So I don't like it. You should change the name. I think that was weak. But Maurice Taylor, I've been screaming. Listen, I've been screaming Maurice Taylor is a top dog. One of the best, if not the best receiver in the league, and I'm going to prove it to y'all this year right now. I'm not playing. He the man. I don't think he'd be stopped. He came out the same year Christie came out. He came out the same year Big Baller Bennett came out. He came out the same year as Monk over there that used to be a Redskin or a Washington football team player. Now he's a Cardinal player. Those guys who we've been talking about, we was going to follow their career and see what they doing right now. And you see the kid sitting here. He only got 11 catches before 41.7 yard average a game, 153 yards, average a game, and then he got 7 touchdowns right now. So as we slide over there with Christie with 3, Christie ain't the man like he used to be. Boone, what's going on over there?
Hey man, we had to have a talk with him, man. Let him know, man, we got to spread the ball around. You know what I mean? And he was down with it.
It don't even matter though when Dustin Thomas leading the league in touchdowns right now, 9. Teller right behind him with 7. Old man Reek is sitting up here with 7 touchdowns right now. Is Reek running by people still? Shit.
Yes, man.
Oh man, you got Christopher Ruffin, crossing route Ruffin still sitting right here, and Big Baller Bennett. That's not sleep on that 7 catches, 211 yards right now. Right now, and that's what's going on offense. I still haven't found a rookie yet. Is there a rookie we can talk about? Boom, I don't see one, bro. What's going on?
They sitting on the bench, dog.
Or they went to the wrong teams. Is that it?
Sitting on the bench, or they sitting at a graveyard spot.
They went to sitting on the bench or at a graveyard spot. Because we had some dog-ass rookie receivers that came out. The only one I'm seeing up here making any noise is the guy whose name I don't really want to say. Right here, I told you get back. Oh shit!
Somebody send me one of your receivers, dog, in a pick, man. MC Hammer Daddy on the block.
Boom! This draft was a defensive draft right now. Corners was nice, but we seen a lot of corners go to spots where they won't even get to burn that. How many guys you saw with 13 corners draft 2 more corners in this draft that we just saw right now, man? So who's getting all the tackles right now in the league right now? Miles Jack, old man Jack said, hold up. Patrick Willis said, not so fast, my friend. And Javion Still with 24. Right behind him is Will Shirley. That simple. Who got the tackle for losses right now? We looking at it. Jose or Joseph Stevenson over there for the Patriots with 7, like that. But Jabari Breeson coming off that defensive line with 6. And then Isaiah Still for the Cardinals said, hold up. And then Quan Vincent, I like this kid. He's balling. See, I told you the Cardinals defense is holding him down right now. You see Cardinals everywhere. Simple as that. Who got the most sacks over 3 games right now? 8.5 from Josh Sweat. How are you still making Josh Sweat play at a high level?
Man, just moving them around, man. They offense have to identify where he is, man, and they don't do that, man. We take advantage of the weaker players.
Bring that ass here. Got 6.5 tied. And then, hold up. Can't sleep on Greg Lloyd Sr. with 6.5 as well, man, from that right outside linebacker. Play that tweener, right outside linebacker DM role right there. Who's getting the picks right now? We should say Steve Atwater. This guy was great to get traded last year, too. Remember he hit me? This is Steve Atwater Jr. now. Then I tell him, change his name and he'll produce. Simple as that. Change that name and he's producing right now.
Name change, man.
Name change. Put his real name on the back of his jersey instead of that little nickname shit. He hit me. Because he hit me was getting took last year late. Now he hit me is doing what he's supposed to be doing at free safety with 5 INTs right now.
Wait the fuck up. We got a Del Pitt sighting after a fucking
Del Pitt,
6 years?
6 seasons, Del Pitt sitting. That's computer love.
That's crazy.
We got a Valentine sitting right here. Cliff Valentine in his 2nd year with 4 right now. We got Amari Khan. We got a Jose Mendez for the Bucks stand up. We got a Austin Ingram. Them corners, man, them little rookie cornerbacks, man. This guy was the MVP of the Super Bowl last year as a rookie. 6'3", 185 pounds, 4 picks right now on the season. And here's the guy you raved about, Nick Elam. 98 speed, 98 acceleration. Nobody's running by him. That simple. Tell me what he's about, bro.
Oh, man, shut down corner, man. That's a rookie. Like, shit, you try, man. Shit, man. Hey, don't even think about it.
Well, are we going to be calling his name out as off defensive rookie of the year?
You on my island. Yes, you already know it.
Simple as that. You can leave him on the island right now. Ohio State corner. You know, they produce dogs at that cornerback position. As simple as that. I like it. I think he balling at a high level, man. And that's what happens when you got dogs and you're a dog behind the sticks. You
Big Baller Bennett
work.
For you.
Yeah, he coming to get him. Tell him. He coming to get ya. Coming to get ya. Coming to get you and coming to get you. That's simple right there, man. Hey, look, man, that's our show for the night, man. And here's the franchise guru. We gave you an hour of greatness. You already know how we do it. Real talk, real boom. Tupac is back. We always do what we do when we do it together. You heard? We the best at it. Nobody else doing what we do. The league chip, we chip. Holla at us when you holla at us. You heard?